A Florida woman remains in critical condition tonight after being struck by a car on a busy road in Brevard. 53-year-old Coleen Wallis was hit as she crossed Asheville Highway. News 13's Katie Killen joins us. And Katie, have police filed any charges?
Brevard police tell me they don't expect to charge the teen driver in this case, but they say it's possible Wallis will be charged at a later date. Asheville Highway in Brevard buzzes day and night.
Very busy, very busy.
But late Saturday,
quite a commotion out here, ambulances and sirens and that sort of thing.
A different kind of busy.
We got a call just before 10 p.m. that a vehicle pedestrian accident had occurred. 53-year-old Coleen Wallis was staying at the Rodeway Inn with friends. She was crossing back to the motel after a run to McDonald's. Mrs. Wallis was a little bit behind the rest of the group. The driver suddenly saw this group run out into the roadway, swerved to the left, and missed everybody except Mrs. Wallis.
Police Chief Phil Harris says her injuries are severe.
She had a couple of compound fractures on her left side, her arm and her leg, and she also had some head injuries.
Diane Dowdy checked Coleen into the motel.
I was devastated. I mean, I got teary-eyed.
She says crossing the road here is common.
A lot of our guests do it. Some of our employees, when they take lunch break, they'll run across the road and go get something to eat.
According to Chief Harris, Coleen and her group were not in a crosswalk. The teen driver is not at fault.
The speed limit is 40 miles an hour. We're estimating her speed at about 30. But she was driving properly, her lights were on, everything was appropriate in her driving.
Diane says she'll be using the crosswalk from now on, and she has some advice for others.
I actually had someone go across the street yesterday. I said, please be careful. Just please be careful and watch. Now, Coleen Wallis was airlifted to Mission Hospital. She remains in critical but stable condition. Witnesses say Wallis was here in Western North Carolina to help a friend relocate to Florida.